folks, this is Dr. Dean. This is our second course update for EDIS5500 Survey of Autism Spectrum Disorders, and I just want to kind of recap and update after our first set of modules was due and our first set of chapter questions were due. First of all, most of you did everything wonderfully, got everything submitted through Blackboard. I appreciate that. I have graded the DSM question, which was the module question, and that's up there, and I still need to do the chapter questions for some of you. I did, however, extend the due date for Chapter 1 questions. I'm keeping Module 1 and Chapter 1 questions open until February 6th. I've also extended Chapter 2 questions until February 6th. They're due tomorrow, and Chapter 1, Module 1 were due yesterday, but there's one or two of you who are struggling to get it on Blackboard and submitted, and I've sent you an email specifically so that you can go ahead and do that. Although everybody successfully did the DSM question on the discussion board, and I've graded those, so that those are good to go. You can go and check them. Some of you have asked me about the little exclamation point in your gradebook. That just means I haven't graded it yet. Generally, you can go and see, it will tell you that that assignment is worth 2 points or 5 points, and I will put the grade accordingly. If there's an exclamation point, that just means that I have not graded it yet, and I will do so. You've got to give me a little time to do that. And you've got to give me some time to get to you in the emails. I generally have responded to every email within 12 hours. I know a couple of you have, or one or two of you have gotten frustrated because I didn't respond immediately. You know, on the weekends, I'm not going to respond immediately, but I probably will still get in touch with you within 12 hours, even on the weekends. So, you know, as I said, we've got to give a 48-hour window here, and I know you are anxious to get your assignment done, and when you come across a question, you want to email me and get the answer immediately, and that's not always possible, but I'm running a pretty good record within 12 hours. So I hope that's okay with you guys. I'm trying to do the best I can here. And anyway, so that is pretty much the update on the modules and the questions. Module 1 and Chapter 1 questions were due yesterday. I extended them. I'm keeping them open until February 6th for the few of you that are having difficulty submitting them. One of you or two of you have not been able to get the textbook. The questions for Chapter 1 are not dependent upon the textbook. Those are the comparison of Virginia State eligibility requirements comparing to another state eligibility requirements, and you can really do that online. You're not even going to get that information from the textbook. So you don't essentially need the textbook at all for Chapter 1 questions or Module 1 question. You will, however, need it for Chapter 2 questions. So I hope you guys get that book. And Chapter 2 questions were due tomorrow, February 2nd. What I did was I changed that. I extended it to February 6th for everybody. So you have a little bit more time to get those submitted. Let me see what else. Module 2 is open, and some of you have already finished Module 2 and chapter questions 2. I have some overachievers. That's great. Just remember, give me some time to grade them. This Module 2 will be the first time you will actually go to the AIM website and start doing modules. You will do one module in the AIM website for Module 2. It's the structured teaching module, and that's all in your assignments and all that explains that very clearly. So this is the first time you will have to go to the AIM website and do a module titled Structured Teaching. You only need to submit the post-test. Okay, you have to go through, on the left there's all these different categories under the structured teaching module, and you have to go through all of them. You have to watch the video, you have to read the case studies, but you only have to submit to me the post-test. So what you'll do when you take the post-test and you get this kind of like, you know, the list of all the questions and how you answered them, you will save that to your desktop and as a document, and then you will submit it to me via Blackboard. And also Chapter 2 questions we'll have 3 questions this time. Now remember, chapter 1 only had 1. Chapter 2 will have 3 questions. I know in the syllabus I stated that chapter questions would be 2 per chapter. That's an average. So you had 1 for chapter 1 and you'll have 3 for chapter 2. So just remember, over the course, it'll average to about 2 questions per chapter. The date summaries, I want you to ignore the dates in the syllabus. I want you to ignore the dates in the syllabus for the modules and the chapter questions. I emailed you, I posted the new due dates for the chapter questions and modules. Those are the documents you can go by. I actually sent 2 different documents to you. The due dates on both documents are the same. However, on the second document, I let you know when each was opening. I thought that would be more helpful to you so that you could see, even though it's posted there, I figured having that paper document might be beneficial as well. So if you have any questions on that, you can certainly send me an email. And someone sent me a really good question. What time do the modules close? That's a great question. I generally have set them for the evening. I can't guarantee that. I cannot guarantee that they will close in the evening. I think I've done it between the 10 o'clock and 11 o'clock in the evening range. That can vary. It is posted on that module when it closes. Don't, try not to wait to the last day, or if you absolutely have to wait to the very last day, make sure first thing in the morning you check what time it closes. For the most part, I try to set it in the evening for all of you. So, but you need to go ahead and check that. And I think that's it. Let me know how we're doing, how I'm doing, whether the videos are helping you or not helping you. There's some of you who have not taken online courses, and I'm strongly recommending that ITC at the campuses generally offer some sort of training. There's also on SurveyMonkey, Am I Ready for Online Learning, some tips. Blackboard also, I believe, offers tutorials for students taking courses on Blackboard. So there's different training ways, but although I have to say I'm proud of you, those of you who are new to online learning, you're getting it. Just take a deep breath and relax. We'll get through this. I'm trying to modify as I see necessary according to, those of you who are kind of navigating through the beginning part of this. And I hope that you're all finding that the modifications I am making are helpful. So feedback is always great and appreciated, because these are some of the things that we, as instructors have to really kind of learn with the online courses. And I'm always open to feedback. So anything is greatly appreciated. That's it for now. Dr. Dean signing off until the next video. Let's get through Module 2 and Questions 2 for the Chapter 2. And signing off. See you guys later.